Lately, I've been feeling a bit off track of my routines and habits, so I decided I would take a few days to get back into the swing of things. Finally make some home-cooked meals again, stay on top of my workouts, and just do all the things that help me feel confident and my best. Hopefully this video inspires you if you've been needing some motivation. I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. Good morning. It's bright and early. At least I think this is early. I feel like there's some people who would see that as late, which I guess makes sense if you wake up at like 4:30 or 5 for work. But I feel like for me, I've been trying to wake up around 6:30-ish. That's just what makes me feel the best and feel like I have more time in the day to do things. I also just like doing things in the morning. I wasn't always like this though. I feel like only in the past maybe 2 years, because even when Mike and I first started dating, he remembers where I would stay up till 2 or 3, literally doing nothing, and then sleep in till 9, 10, 11, and I was not feeling my best. Nowadays, I'm kind of used to the earlier wake up. Early for me. 6:30 is early for someone who technically doesn't have to wake up. I do like to create some sort of routine for myself. As someone who works from home, works for herself, I feel like I've been off my game for a little bit, so I want to get back to it. I want to get back to the habits that make me feel good, which I actually already failed at this morning, because one of the things that I need to stop doing is going on my phone first thing. It's a horrible habit. One of the first things I do is I wake up and like check my email to see what's due today, if I need to get back to anyone, and I feel like it just starts my day in this like frantic headspace. So we failed on that, but the day will go on. It's gonna be okay. I feel like lately I've kind of just been going through the motions of everything, and I want to lock in. We have not been cooking home cooked meals literally at all. I feel like this summer we hardly cooked at home, which was obviously fun. I think it's fun to eat takeout and stuff, but after a while you kind of just crave a home cooked meal. I really miss doing that, so I want to get back into that. I want to get back into my reading habits. I think that'll help with my screen time issue. I'm reading, if you're not caught up on the vlogs, this book. I'm starting this series. I'm not too far in yet. I'm like only 5 chapters deep, so I definitely want to read more. Stay on top of my workouts, which I've done a pretty good job of doing, but I do want to get back into my walks. I feel like I've been working out every day, but I haven't been going on my walks, which I usually do. But yeah, that's that. I thought I'd take you along for getting back into my healthy routines that make me feel good, make me feel my best. The year is honestly coming to a close so scarily fast, and so we have a few more months left to either check off some of our 2025 goals that maybe we didn't act on, or if you know you have some goals coming up in 2026, which is crazy that this is even like something I'm talking about right now, but we can, you know, start getting ahead of that, getting the routines, getting the habits in place. Moral of the story, let's get our lives together. All before 8 o'clock. Did a quick morning walk, did some grocery shopping. It is so nice to go to the grocery store when it's not overstimulating and it's just like the cozy old people. It's my favorite. Also, life hack, if you ever want to feel like you have your life together, wear one of these like snatched BBL jacket. This was my oh shit alarm that just went off. Could have still been in bed, but look at all the things that we got done. Anyway, back to this. Something about like a tight fitting snatching jacket made me feel like the sexy housewife that just dropped off her kids in her Range Rover. I don't have kids. I'm not a housewife. And I drive a Toyota. But the vibes. This has been my favorite snack brand recently, Lesser Evil. They basically make like clean snacks. This one I haven't tried yet, but it looks basically like Cheetos. And this we tried the last time that we went to the store. They're basically like Funyuns. I'm pretty sure blueberry season is amongst us, just because look how beautiful these blueberries look. This is as fresh as it's gonna get, considering it's probably sitting in like a shipping container. I'm actually really curious how much this like would cost at the grocery stores where you live, because this was $11. I've been on a strawberry kick, so I thought blueberry could be fun. Got myself a peach and a kiwi and just some of the regular stuff, but that was my little grocery haul today. What a great start. workout is done. I think that was my first workout in a week because I was gone and traveling, if you saw my last video. So it felt good. I'm glad I did it, but I also just feel like the first one back is so hard to do. I see it really in my head and be like, oh, I'm gonna lose all my progress if I don't work out for like a week or 2 weeks or however long it is. But one, muscle memory exists for a reason. Your muscles know what to do. And two, if you fall off for a little bit, you will be okay. You can choose to hop right back into it. So that's what I did. I was like, let's not overthink this. I just want to get back into the routine because sometimes I feel like I would just be paralyzed by thinking about it so much, by the idea of it, that I just wouldn't do it. So anyway, don't think, just do. And that's honestly a mindset that has helped me a lot with working out because I think it's really easy to overthink it. But honestly, keep it simple. It's 9 p.m. here. We're about to close up shop, but I feel like the evening is the perfect time to sprinkle in a little bit of self-care into your routine. I recently did a whole week of night routines. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. But I just love doing something for myself at night, whether that's doing some extra skincare or having a little bit of you time. I feel like I've gotten so many compliments on my skin recently, which is very appreciated because I have had quite the journey with my skin, but I wanted to talk about something that I have been using. I wanted to try it before I talk to you guys about it. And I'm sure you've seen these all over social media, but this is the Omnilux face contour device. They're also sponsoring this video, but this is one of the best ways to do that extra step of self-care that literally only takes 10 minutes. I feel like at this point, it's no secret that there's so many benefits to red light therapy. It's amazing for anti-aging, wrinkles. I actually just gave my mom one of these because she's been wanting to try it out. But for me, I've seen the most progress with my skin texture. And I feel like it has helped reduce inflammation and redness so much in my skin, which is so nice. And basically you just do it 3 to 5 times a week. Like I said, for 10 minutes for 4 to 6 weeks. And then after that, it's literally just maintenance as you see needed. So I will get down in bed, put this on, and there we go. This is my me time. This is when I can take a sec to just breathe and be here. And it's great. It's super comfortable. It doesn't hurt at all. And I feel like it's just enhanced my skin so much, made it so glowy. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so relaxed. This has become one of my favorite things to do. And it feels like a little self-care treat every single time. And it's also really nice because for the price of 2 or 3 in-clinic light treatments, you can get this professional quality Omnilux device and you can use it wherever and whenever you want for 10 minutes. If you are interested in getting yourself one of these, I will have a link in the description that you can click on to get 10% off your order, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. After testing this out the past few weeks, I can see the hype. Smoothie to start the morning. It's day 2 of trying to get back into the swing of things. I did my back and biceps workout, which I shared in my last wellness vlog. I'll link that down below because I shared the whole routine and I don't want to be repetitive with it, but I'm feeling good. It was definitely a harder one to do today just because I woke up with my period. So I did like a shortened version of it today, and honestly, a win is a win. Still moved my body in a way that felt good, which is obviously the most important thing. Sometimes my symptoms feel literally life-threatening and I like don't get up from the couch all day, but today was one of those days where I felt like I wanted to still do something. And so I don't think I've ever said these words before, but I was so happy to wake up to my period today because the last week I have felt so bloated and ugly, and I feel like I've just been so hard on myself and my image of myself was so bad. I was just not feeling good. And of course it all makes sense now because I feel like I always just feel my worst the week before my period, and then honestly once it starts I'm like, oh, I'm kind of beautiful again. I'm not at my full like peak, like when I'm ovulating I'm like, oh my god, I'm gorgeous. Definitely not feeling as bad as I did a few days ago, which is nice. Hormones are so crazy, and it's crazy how much it fluctuates. It's honestly something I'd love to learn more about. I know women cycle sync their workouts to what phase of their cycle they're in. I've also heard there's different things that you can eat throughout your cycle to kind of give your body what it needs when it's in that phase. But I'm not gonna get into that right now because I have no credibility. I never thought that I could like working out as much as I do. I feel like for so long it felt like a chore and it felt so impossible and difficult to like and enjoy. But I just think you have to find what makes you feel good, what you like doing. Don't do something you don't want to do. If you don't like a certain workout class, don't do that type of workout. There's certain workouts that other people love that make me hate working out. And so it's been really nice to find workouts that I really like. I'm obviously in a big lifting phase right now. I love to go on walks and then lift weights. But any movement that you can give your body is good movement. And for me, a mindset that has helped so much is realizing that it is such a gift, it is such a blessing that I'm able to move, I'm able to do these things with my body, and I'm doing my body a service by working out and moving it, because that's what bodies are meant to do. Girl dinner, don't know her. I am chefing myself a little meal tonight. I have a piece of steak that my dad got from the market, and my favorite vegetable is a zucchini, a fruit. I saw a comment, someone saying, Ava, honey, this is a fruit. I'm just one of those people who believe anything green means it's a vegetable. Either way, healthy. I love cutting up zucchini. I'm about to flavor my steak. It's still so wild that I'm kind of a chef, especially considering where I came from. If you've been around a while, you know, all I used to make was pasta. Didn't know that protein existed, and yeah, I would just have buttered noodles all the time. Once I learned how to make myself a simple steak, I have not gone back. For some reason, it is the least scary meat to me to cook. I still get a little freaked out with chicken, but I will say getting a meat thermometer completely took away any worry that I had with that, because as long as you test the temperature and it's 165, I think, then you know you're good to go. But for me, I feel like steak is just so easy to cook. I do like it a little more on like the medium side. I actually grew up eating it only well done, and I thought it was crazy people who liked pink steak. And then once I started dating Micah, he grew up eating it like medium rare, and so I kind of just started eating it like that too, and now I can't go back. I just think it is so good, especially if you have a good cut of steak. Who am I? This is actually one of those things I do like to make for myself, or like Micah can make for me if he's home. This actually goes along with what I was telling you earlier about with cycle syncing, doing certain workouts in different phases of your menstrual cycle and eating certain things. I was reading that it's actually really good to have something that's high in iron, have a piece of steak on your first day of your period, and I've been doing that and I have not turned back. It is so good. I have this cast iron from Our Place. I'm gonna cut this. I season it with just some garlic salt, some red pepper flakes, regular pepper, and I'll add like garlic chips too. So very simple. And boom, we have ourselves a meal. And voila, here is tonight's dinner. Plating, 4 out of 10. Taste, 10. I just made it to season 2 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, which I am watching for the first time. And I'm obviously so behind. I wanna finish it while it's still summer though, so I've been trying to watch it whenever I'm folding laundry, or literally anytime Micah's not home, honestly, because look, I know that man loves me enough where he would watch this with me, but it's just the kind of show that I'm not gonna, I also love him, so I'm not gonna make him watch it. But yeah, I think I'm on season 2, episode 3. Honestly, I still feel like I don't really have, I'm on episode 1 still, in the middle of episode 1. I honestly still don't feel like I have a solid opinion on which brother. I feel like everyone I ever see or talk to hates Jeremiah and is team Conrad, but I feel like I don't really have any strong feelings towards either of them. I'm like, eh. Having home cooked meals the past 2 nights has already felt so good. They're really simple dishes, but even last night, I think it took us 30 minutes tops to make everything. Even tonight, under 30 minutes, and you still have a lovely home cooked meal. The sun is rising right now. It looks so beautiful. We're getting an early start to today. It's day 3 of getting back into my walking. It feels so good. genuinely almost contemplated getting out a Christmas mug today, which would have been utterly insane because it is still August, but I'm feeling the spirit coming in. This is how I know I think too far ahead and that I don't live in the present enough, because I was looking at TikTok last night and there were these cozy Christmas videos just to like get people in the spirit. And I was watching these and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm already so sad for when Christmas is over. Honey, it hasn't started yet. But that is just me to a T of missing something before it happens. And I hate that. I feel like with any big event or trip, whatever I'm looking forward to, I literally miss it before it happens. And then as I'm in it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss this so much, which makes me not super present. And so Micah always helps me with this. He's like, enjoy the moment. This is the only moment that exists. So he always helps, but I actually don't know what is wrong with me. I'm gonna drink this, read my book. Not a bad way to start a Saturday. There are worse ways. I could be hungover. This is really good. It's the next day. It's a Sunday, which I always love. We cleaned the whole house today. Micah is working on the yard right now. He's mowing. We're having my family over for dinner tonight, and we're doing like a make your own tacos, taco bowl situation. So we've kind of just been prepping for that, cutting all the veggies. Micah made some pico. I'm gonna make some of the meats, but I just got ready. Today's a rest day, which has been really, really nice. I did go on a walk this morning, not just any walk, with a coffee in my hand in my little to-go mug, and it was magical. I've never done that, like walked around my neighborhood with my coffee. But yeah, I'm pretty sore because I did legs yesterday, which I didn't film. But yeah, today's just been a relaxing rest day. I wanted to show you guys the setup that we have going on. It's been a while since we've had anyone over to the house, really. Family, friends, we've kind of just been doing our own thing, but I'm really excited to have my family here. The house looks so good. We have a candle burning. It is 4:15 right now, and I think they're gonna be here at like 5:30. So we have a little bit of time. The pico is in the fridge. I wanted to show you because it looks so good. Wow, look at that, stunning. I cut the lettuce and went and picked some limes from our tree. There are so many limes that some of the branches are literally starting to snap. So I picked a few limes from the tree outside, cut those up. Truly, there is nothing more motivating in life than knowing you have guests that are on the way and cleaning like a mad woman to make it look like no one lives here. That is my favorite type of motivation. Otherwise, I'm just like not as motivated to clean, but when I know people are coming over to the house, I'm like, it's time to get down to business. I'm not playing games. I grew up in a very clean household to the point where if there was like a smudge on the countertop, my mom would see it. So it motivates me to clean the little things that I normally wouldn't have. For example, the fridge was kind of dirty. So like I cleaned the fridge. There was a lot of fingerprints. Literally like dusted this ledge. Kind of crazy work on my end, but great excuse to clean. Micah is outside being iconic right now. He does such a good job. Where is he? He does such a good job of taking care of the yard, and it always looks so good. Wow, why does that kind of look like a green screen? So yeah, that's what's going on. Honestly, this is my ideal kind of Sunday. I've been hyperfixating on smoothie bowls, yogurt bowls. I just made myself an acai bowl. I haven't had a homemade acai bowl in years. I'm very excited to try this one. Fire. The Semboza brand is my favorite. I just mixed a packet of that, a little bit of yogurt to make it creamy, frozen strawberries, frozen wild blueberries, and then topped it with some fruit and granola, and there you go. As you can probably see / hear, it's extremely windy, but it's honestly so nice because it is 90 degrees today, which is so hot, and I have the AC on inside, which I'm very lucky and glad that we have AC and it's not super hot in the shade, but yeah, it is a scorcher today. You can see blue skies. Not that anyone asked me to be your weather woman, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All that to say, that's why I made one of these, because they're very refreshing and highly delicious. So I wanted to update you because at the beginning of this video, I was talking about how I want to replace my screen time with reading. And since starting this video like 4 days ago, I have read a little bit more. I'm on chapter 17. I honestly think after today, I will maybe be about halfway through just because I'm gonna have a little reading marathon tonight. So I'm definitely gonna get through a good chunk of this, but I am so proud of myself because usually, I'm not gonna lie, my screen time is around 5 or 6 hours a day, which, listen, sometimes that's just how it's gonna be. Not saying it'll never be that again, but the other day, something compelled me to put that into my calculator, be like, oh, what's 5 hours times 365 days in a year? Okay, kind of crazy. And then I divided that by 24 hours to see how many days, if I spent 5 hours on my phone every single day for an entire year, how many days straight would that be? 76 days, over 2 months on my phone. That was my last straw. I was like, okay, I'm done being tied to my phone like it's a freaking lifeline. And ever since then, look at my daily average, 2 hours and 31 minutes. It's only Monday right now, so it might go up, but I'll put a screenshot. We can see if I actually could go the whole week with maintaining like a normal level of screen time. Anyway, I'm really proud of that. I've really been trying my best. If I'm in line at the store waiting for my food or something, I'm trying not to go on my phone, not bring my phone into the bathroom with me, bring back reading the backs of your shampoo bottles, conditioner. You know what I mean? That's what I grew up with, and it's been really nice. I also, the last 2 days, stopped bringing headphones on my morning and evening walk, which has been so nice. I realized that, not even intentionally, but I was always filling silence with a show in the background, a podcast on, music. And I feel like that has not given me a lot of room to think about things, to be alone with my thoughts. And I think that's a very important thing to do. So anyway, my walks the last few days have been actually so peaceful and nice because it's the one time where I'm intentionally just with myself, with my thoughts. I'm able to like think about things, have a clear head, and it's honestly been so great. So it's been a nice little kind of week of detoxing from screen time. That's my little rant on that. I'm gonna end the video here. I just spent the last few hours sitting, editing this video. I think she's long enough. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know in the comments what else you might want to see from me regarding workout stuff, health stuff. I feel like you guys have been really liking these wellness themed videos, so let me know your thoughts down below. And yeah, I will see you guys next week and every week, every Sunday. You guys know the drill. I will always be back with another video as long as you guys keep watching them.